now. We heard from Dan Goldman, who is a Democrat from New York, who's backing Kamala Harris earlier in the show. Now over to the other side of the aisle, as I told you we would. Lee Zeldin is the former Republican congressman from the state of New York. Trump surrogate as well, joins us live here on the Hill. Thanks for being back with us, Lee. Appreciate it.
It's great to be with you.
Yep. So let me ask you the same question I asked your one-time colleague, and I'll ask it the other way. We're looking at this gender gap, women breaking for Harris, men breaking for Donald Trump. Nikki Haley hasn't campaigned for Donald Trump. She wrote an op-ed, but didn't get out on the trail for him. Megyn Kelly is getting out on the trail for Donald Trump in a last-minute move. Why can't Donald Trump close that gap with women, as you see it, Lee?
So it's important to dig a bit deeper as to which women are showing up. And if you compare 2024 to 2020, there's been over 217,000 more Republican women. And there's been just over 424,000 fewer Democrat women who have shown up. So it's important to go that next level in understanding the early voting numbers amongst women.
You think that carries over to Election Day?
I do. I would say that it's really important that all of the Trump supporters who are out there actually show up and vote tomorrow. Right now, this is a turnout operation. And it's crazy to think that there are people who will wake up on November 5th and it's a game day decision of whether or not to vote. They wonder whether or not their vote's going to count. Maybe they don't budget enough time to wait in the line. They think somebody else is going to do it for them. But you have your vote. Your voice is your vote. It's important for everybody to actually show up.
So I'm looking at the issues, and you know how this breaks down. The two top key issues, the economy, Donald Trump leads over VP Harris. Immigration / the border, he leads. On the issue of abortion, she leads, right? But if he's leading in the top two issues that the polling shows us time and time again, why is this a coin flip election tonight, Lee, as everyone believes it to be?
Well, no matter what any poll says, I'm somebody who operates like we're 2 points behind. And I think that's an important mentality for a campaign to be operating right now. When you look at the early voting numbers, though, they are better for Republicans in all 7 of the battleground states compared to 4 years ago. When you look at both the national polling as well as the statewide polling in all 7 of the battleground states, President Trump is doing better than he was at this point 4 years ago. But as I just mentioned with my prior answer, it's important everybody actually shows up so that this isn't a coin flip election tomorrow night when the ballots are counted.
The one thing that concerns you, I hear from you what you think is a strength right now, or at least a perceived strength. And I asked this to Dan Goldman, I'll ask it to you. The one concern that you have, whether it be at the top of the ticket or within the Republican Party, is what?
Low propensity voters, people who vote sometimes, not always. No propensity voters, the people who are eligible to vote but never come out. You need to get them out. It's important that everybody who's out there supporting President Trump, that they actually show up tomorrow. Everybody needs to show up.
Lee Zeldin, former Republican congressman from the state of New York. Thanks for being back with us here on the Hill. We'll leave it there.
You got it. Thank you.
Thank you for watching, and make sure you go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.